Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live at the Whiskey Lounge. Hey, Amanda. Got friends here. Hi, guys. And people that haven't, and people who clap. That's the best thing. And people that I don't, and people I don't know. So this is fantastic. If you don't know me, my name is Steve Rashid. If you do know me, it's still Steve Rashid. I'm the host and an occasional performer here. I created this series back in March. As you will see, this is kind of like a house concert in a club. The whole idea is that it's focused on duets and trios primarily, the whole idea being that sort of intimate conversation between just a couple of people, intimate musical conversation, that is. And every week is something a little different. So this week we have the delightful Typhanie Monique and Ben Lewis, who I am really excited to hear play together. I've been aware of, well, I've known Typhanie for quite a long time and have heard her perform many times. And Ben, I'm just getting to know this evening, and I was telling him it's really great I get to have a free piano lesson tonight. Just a really fantastic player. And so I'm really looking forward to this. But let me give you a really quick rundown of what's happening, both in terms of the lineup and what you'll see a lot of microphones and cameras up here, and I'll explain all that too. So of course this week we got Typhanie and Ben. Next week it's going to be the kind of the new generation of jazz coming up. We have a young drummer named Peter Mannheim, who came up through Evanston, went to Oberlin, and has since played in New York. And he's he's here in Chicago right now, and he's going to be playing with a couple of guys that he's played with in New York. I know Peter quite well. I don't know the other players, but I've heard them, and they're fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to it. So if you want to see what the new face of jazz coming up will be, these are young guys in their early 20s playing, and they play great. So that'll be next week. The week after that, we got the great Fred Simon. He'll be here with a trio. And on. We go from 1920s jazz to Brazilian jazz to gypsy jazz to stuff that's kind of right up to the minute to the oldest stuff in the world. So every week is different. Please take one of these little cards with you if you like. If you'd like to get on our mailing list, my email address is on the back. I promise I won't spam you. I send out one email a week and let you know what's happening. So that's the thing about the series. Quick story about all the microphones and cameras here. We do a live multi-track recording of every show. So you are here as part of a recording, and that's all being taken care of over there. We appreciate your kind attention, and that's sort of my backhanded way of saying, if you're going to, we certainly don't want you to not talk to each other, but if you do, please be respectful of the fact that we're recording, and you've got other people sitting near you who are here to listen as well. And in terms of the cameras, we do a live streaming thing every week. We stream this live over the internet. We hope that you're here every week, of course, but if you can't be here, you're welcome to tune in on the internet and watch us. And if you sign up for the mailing list, we'll get a link every week for how to do that. So I'm going to get out of the way right now and let these two incredible performers take over for you. Typhanie and Ben, I'm going to come back up a little later and talk to them, but rather than chat more, now I'm just going to let them take over. So Typhanie Monique, Ben Lewis. Oops. Let's hear it.
Thank you, Steve.
Someone to hold me tight, that would be very nice. Someone to love me right, that would be very nice. Someone to understand each little dream in me. Someone to take my hand, to be a team with me. So nice, that would be so nice. If one day I'd find someone who would take my hand and samba through life with me. Someone to cling to me, stay with me right or wrong. Someone to sing to me some little samba song. Someone to give my heart, then give his heart to me. Someone who's ready to give love a start with me. Oh yes, life would be so nice. Should it be you and me, I could could see, that would be so nice, so nice, so nice. Someone to hold me tight, that would be very nice. Someone to love me right, that would be very nice. Someone to understand each little dream in me. Someone to take my hand and be a team with me. So nice, that would be so nice. If one day I would find someone who would take my hand and samba through life with me. Someone to cling to me, stay with me right or wrong. Someone to sing to me some little samba song. Someone to give my heart, then give his heart to me. Someone who's ready to give love a start with me. Oh yes, life would be so nice. Should it be you and me I could see? Should it be you and me I could see? Should it be you and me I could see? That would be, that would be so nice. That would be nice. That would be nice. Oh, that would be nice. I wrote a song for my father in hopes it would give him a thrill. After seeing Brazil, no other people you meet play guitars with a beat and a thrill as they do in Brazil. In Rio all day long, I heard my father's song about Sonoma Beach, so sweet. I heard a real bossa nova and never got over that thrill. Oh, as they do in Brazil. No other people you meet play guitars with a beat and a thrill, but they do it in, yes they do it in, yes they do it in Brazil. That music that you feel, the Portuguese swing, oh, it gives you a beat and a thrill. Sa-da-la-da-lay, fa-da-da-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. So baby, oh baby, so la-da-da-la-da, 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 did-do-ba-baby, sa-da-da-ba, sa-da-boo-ee-do-la, so do-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-la-la, some da-da-da-da, la-la-la-la-la-la, fa-da-da-da-da-lay-lay, da-da-da-da-lay, so la-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da- da 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 bo bo. Wrote a song for my father in hopes it would give him a thrill after seeing Brazil. No other people you meet play guitars with a beat and a thrill as they do it in Brazil. Sun la la little thing, so ba 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 wee, so sweet, so sweet, so sweet, so sweet, so ba sweet, so. Thank you so much. That is a Horace Silver song for my father. For some of you know, Horace Silver just recently passed away. An incredible jazz legend, so I certainly wanted to sing that in tribute to him and all the fathers. I had the chance to just go to Wisconsin, that's where I'm from, and see my dad, which I don't often get to, so I was also inspired by my little visit this weekend. So the next tune that I'm going to do for you is a song that this gentleman just played here, actually, who wrote this tune, Billy Joel. I don't know if any of you went to see Billy Joel, but I know of a few others. And this song is actually perfect to perform this evening because a friend of mine who is here, we took a trip to this city. And it started out as a shopping trip because you know that in New York City they don't tax clothing. Okay, so girls, you can buy just a little bit more, if you know what I'm saying. So not only can you buy a few more, you know, outfits, etc., but you can hear incredible music, and I love the energy of New York. So not only did we do some heavy shopping, but we also went to the JVC Jazz Festival, I want to say that's correct, and had the opportunity to go to a show, and it was Roy Hargrove and Maceo Parker at the Apollo in Harlem. And, and then it just gets crazier. Man, we went to the Zebra Lounge, where Billie Holiday used to play, and ended up meeting Freddie Jackson, who he sang the R&B tune, "You Are My Lady." And it was kind of a wild night. We changed our names during that trip, and I think my girl Janet, her name was Tanya, if I'm correct. So Tanya's sitting over there. So this tune goes out to Tanya. There's more stories there. Ask me on break. I'm being recorded. Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. Oh, I'm in a New York state of mind, yeah. I've seen all those movie stars, fancy cars and limousines. I've been high in the Rockies and under the evergreens. Oh, but I know what I'm needed, and I don't want to waste more time. Oh, I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and the blues. But now I need a little give and take. The New York Times and the Daily News. To reality, but it's fine with me, 'cause I let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or up on the riverside, yeah. I don't have any reasons, I've left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind, yeah. I've left them all behind. Oh, I'm in a New York state of mind, yeah. Oh, say I'm in a New York state of mind. I'm in a new, hanging out at the Apollo with J to the A-N-E-T. That's right, that's what we do. Say, and Maceo Parker that night was introduced by the one and only Prince. He made a visit to the Apollo that night, and we were graced by his presence, it's true. So then we walked around Harlem, got the feel of the city. Her name was Tanya that weekend. My name was Brittany, but it worked out in our favor with some cocktails, live music, and flair. Oh, every year or so, you know I gotta get a little dose of the NYC flair. I'm in a new I'm in a new, I'm in a new. Oh, I said I'm in a New York. Oh, I'm in a New York. I'm in a new, I'm in a new. New York, state of. No, she's like, oh, okay. Thank you. This is an original ditty that I wrote years ago. It's called Songbird. 1, 2, 2, 3. Songbird, have you ever heard the word of a fairy tale I tell, whispering in your ear? Songbird, don't you even know my name? I once heard you sing it, now I'll never be the same. My love for you just grows and grows, I can't make amends. Let's stop and propose. I ask, why must we just be friends? Oh, songbird, do you feel the way I do? Feelings that I cannot hide, that I feel for you. My love for you just grows and grows, oh, I can't make amends. Let's stop and propose. I ask, darling, why must we just be friends? Songbird, ba-do-dee-ah, souple-bee-bee-bee-ba-ba-ba-ba, say-da-do-dee, say-da-do-da-ah, ho-ya-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Sada baby, say play ba o ba o, be le de de do, fe le le do do. Say ba da ba do be de de do ba ba be de de do ba ba ba. Sa do be o ba o. Songbird, have you ever heard the word of a fairy tale I tell, whispering in your ear? Songbird, the same. My love for you just grows and grows. I can make amends. Let's stop and propose. I ask, why must we just be friends, oh songbird? You must know the reason why. The answer to my question, no lie. My heart will break a tear. My heart will break a tear. My heart will break a tear again. I will think of you again. Thank you. It's a fun little ditty. So thank you so much for taking this beautiful evening and deciding to be inside. Although it's a little chilly, yeah, for Chicago summer. It's odd to be wearing a jacket. I know some of you are like, yes, I would rather sweat just for one more month. Give me one more, please. So the next song that we're going to do for you is Tough. This is a song that I recently went for my master's. And this is a classical song that comes from the opera. It's an aria from the opera The Medium. And it's written by Menotti, and it's a song called The Black Swan. So if you are in any kind of classical program, singing mezzo or soprano, primarily it's a soprano role, then you will be forced to sing The Black Swan, probably. But the beautiful thing is it's actually a really cool tune. And for me, when I was doing the classical thing, I always gravitated toward Charles Ives and as much darkness as possible from the jazzer in me. Samuel Barber. Mozart didn't really resonate. It was just too happy. You know, so anything that was crunchy and dissonant and just on the edge of disaster, you know, or darkness was perfect. I loved it. And at times it was, you know, difficult to sing. So for my recital, what I did is I was finally like, please let me sing jazz, because I love it. And they said, okay. And so I took classical pieces and sung them in their legit composition, as the legit composition. And then I arranged them in a jazz format with the assistance of friends. And so this is The Black Swan. Let's see, what did I do? I think I lowered it a fifth or a sixth. Yay! And some of you understand that, so it's much lower than the original. And changed it a whole lot. This is a ballad, originally done as a ballad. So if you want, you know, go YouTube The Black Swan, The Medium, and then you'll be like, huh? So it's definitely slightly different from the original. I hope you enjoy. The sun has fallen and it lies in blood. The moon is weaving bandages of gold. Oh, black swan, where, oh, where has my lover gone? Torn and tattered is my bridal gown, and my lamp is lost, and my lamp is lost. With silver needles and with silver thread, the stars stitch a shroud for the dying sun. Oh, black swan, where, oh, where has my lover gone? I have given him a kiss of fire and a golden ring, and a golden ring. Don't you hear your lover moan? Eyes of glass and feet of stone. shells for teeth and weeds for tongue. Deep, deep down in the river's bend, he's looking for the ring. Eyes wide open, never asleep, he's looking for the ring. Looking for the ring. The spools unravel and the needles break. The stars stitch a shroud for the dying sun. Oh, black wave, take me away with you. I have given him my golden hair and my bridal crown, and my bridal crown. Don't you hear your lover moan? Eyes of glass and feet of stone, shells for teeth and weeds for tongue. Deep, deep down in the river's bed, he's looking for the ring. Eyes wide open, never asleep, he's looking for the ring. Looking for the ring. The spools unravel and the needles break. The sun is buried and the stars weep. Oh, black wave, take me away with you. I have given you my golden hair and my bridal crown, and my bridal crown. Oh, take me away with you. Take me down to my wandering lover, with my child unborn, with my child Thank you. Thank you so much. That's how I should be talking right now. Oh, and my love is lost. All right, so the next tune we're going to do is, do you guys mind if I introduce the tunes? Is that cool? Great. Oh, well. The New York story has to be during the break, okay? So this next tune is a song that some of you will remember. Some of you may not. Actually, I'm not going to introduce it, but I will tell you that it's one of my favorites. I absolutely love the lyrics to this tune. They tell such a beautiful story. And this gentleman, Mr. Ben Lewis, I absolutely love working with Ben. You know, the great thing is, yes. And it's so nice because I can take a tune to him and give him some ideas and arranging ideas, and then he soars and finds that mutual inspiration, and I love this arrangement that he did for this tune. So we hope you enjoy it also. I got the call today, didn't wanna hear, but I knew that it would come. An old true friend of mine was talking on the phone. He said he'd found someone. I thought of all the bad luck and the struggles we've been through, how I lost me and you lost you. What are these voices outside love's open door? Make us throw off our contentment and beg for something more. I've been learning to live without you now, but I miss you sometimes, baby. The more I know, the less I understand all the things that I'm feeling. I'm learning again. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter, but my will gets weak and my thoughts seem to scatter, and I think it's about forgiveness. Forgiveness, even if you don't love me anymore. Those times are so uncertain, yearning undefined, and people filled with rage. We all need a little tenderness. How can love survive in such a graceless age? The trust and self-assurance that can lead to happiness are the very things we kill, I guess. All this pride and competition can fill my empty arms, and the work they put between us, you know it doesn't keep me warm. I've been learning to live without you now. Oh, but I miss you sometimes. The more I know, the less I understand all the things that I learned. I'm learning again. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter, but my will gets weak and my thoughts seem to scatter, and I think it's about forgiveness. Oh, forgiveness, yeah, forgiveness. Oh. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter, but my will gets weak and my thoughts seem to scatter. Oh, forgiveness, yeah, forgiveness, forgiveness. Thank you so much. Don Henley's. That's Don Henley's, The Heart of the Matter, if you guys remember Don Henley. That's right, the Eagles. So this tune, it's kind of interesting how it falls in the set. I thought about it tempo-wise and not really content. But speaking heart of the matter, the song is called Russian Lullaby. And this is a tune that I was inspired to learn from my travels abroad to Moscow. And it's really interesting to have the perspective of someone who has spent probably about 3 months in Russia with some amazing souls, incredible students, very talented people who are incredibly giving. And so it's a shame what's happening around the world right now. Because unfortunately it only takes one person, right, to make some poor decisions, and then others suffer. So this is going out to all my friends in Moscow. Russian lullaby, just a little plaintive tune where baby starts to cry. Hush-a-bye, my baby, don't you think that maybe there will be a land that's free and a Russian lullaby. Hey, lay, 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 lay. Fa 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 fa, fe fe fa 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 fa, be da ba de lay de, do la ya la la, ba da 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 la ba giddy de, le le la da ba, sa do de o do ba we de de o do do de do de o de de do la le do do, fa da 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 la ba giddy do lo 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 ya, so le de sa da ba, sa da da. Fade de do do ba bo be dum 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 de dum de dum dum boom de ba 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 sa da da de de sa dum dum boom boom so la 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 oh de de oh yeah say be boom le be de le ba do 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 do. Mr. Ben Lewis. Every night you'll hear her crowing a Russian lullaby, just a little plaintive tune where baby starts to cry. Hush-a-bye, my baby, Thank you. You saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, now you're no longer there. You heard me sing a prayer for someone I truly could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the one my arms will hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now you're no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. And then there suddenly appeared before me the one my arms will hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now you're no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own, without a dream in my heart, without a love. Thank you. Little Rogers and Hart. Thank you so much. So, historical fact about that song, that was one of Rogers and Hart's, actually Richard Rogers' probably biggest hit songs, Blue Moon. And the interesting thing is, for some of you who know Rogers and Hart, so the first half of Richard Rogers' life was composing music with the lyricist Lorenz Hart. And it's interesting because, at least on a personal level, and I'm not sure with Ben, but for me, I like to sing those decades of Richard Rogers. They're less happy. Sorry, go back. They're jazzy. That's what jazz is. It's dark, it's moody, it's dissonant, it's, you know. Not always, obviously, but there's just something compelling to the lyrical content of Loren's heart, and he was a troubled soul. But Blue Moon, so they were theater buffs, and they loved musical theater. They wrote for musical theater. They loved New York. They loved Broadway. But they had a very short stint in their life where they went out to Hollywood, and they started writing for soundtracks. And Blue Moon was originally written for a soundtrack, and they were very unhappy in L.A. It wasn't their place. It wasn't their feel. Richard loved to be on the stage. And so that's a little fact tidbit about Blue Moon. God bless. Well, no, it's okay. We'll do this. Then, yeah, we'll do. You want one more? Yeah, I'll make one first. And you... Sure. Hi.
We are so tightly scripted here.
Yeah. You're in our living room. What do you expect?
I know. First of all, I want to show you. This is what you guys look like.
Nice.
Isn't that cool?
That's not bad.
Yeah,
I
see?
move my hands a lot.
See, there is a 30-second delay, so we're all just a little bit younger and fresher here on screen than we are in real life. But I want to show you that.
You're using that app for that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
By the way, this is apropos of nothing, but I found the coolest app yesterday.
Uh-oh.
It's called Flight Radar 24. Anyone ever heard of it? Oh my God, you're going to want to get it right now. It will show you every airplane that's flying in the sky right now.
Wow.
And you can see where it started, where it's going from, where it's coming from, where it's going. And you can actually has this augmented reality thing where you can like point your phone at a plane that's just flying overhead and it'll show you what that plane is. It's amazing, unbelievable. Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that.
I'm not sure if I'll get that app, but it sounds cool.
So I'm going to be standing in front of you guys.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the Whiskey Lounge. This is really, really cool. I mean, I hate to tell you this, but we had somebody in here last week doing the Black Swan, and followed by a Billy Joel tune. So,
wow.
I mean, it's kind of old. No, I'm kidding. What an incredible range. What an incredible breadth of material. I mean, how about it? Yeesh. And so you just got your master's degree.
Yes.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about what that was and why? Why did you do that? Why did you decide to go back to school and get a master's degree?
Well, because I find the voice to be incredibly fascinating. And I wanted to do that personally for myself. I wanted to do it for my students because I felt it was time to re-educate, re-up the knowledge. And I wanted to, you know, I think as performers, an artist, you're in this kind of giving, you know, aspect of doing gigs. I've been on the Chicago music scene since 1998, starting with a funk band. And so for me, I just wanted to take a little bit of break and consume, shall we say, feed the soul. And also challenge myself greatly because it was a completely different, it was all classical. So it was very hard. I'm not going to pretend it wasn't. And, but it was beautiful.
How great, and did you consider yourself, or had you sung a lot of classical music before you went back for this?
For my undergrad, you know, if you're in a music program, you're generally required to do so. So I did, but it was a few years back.
We're both from Wisconsin, by the way.
Yes.
She's from Stevens Point, and I'm from Ripon.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yep, that's right, eh?
Oh, she went right back to school and got some book learning.
Yep.
And Ben, this has been unbelievable for me. Is your mic on, by the way?
Uh-oh.
Now it is.
Okay, hello.
Ah, fantastic. So what you may not know about Ben is that besides being this incredible jazz player, which is it's on full display here, which, by the way, harmonically, I'm over there going, I give up. I don't even know what you're doing. And let me also say that, do you play an instrument?
I not well. I mean, I play piano enough to write and play for my students. And
because you have such an incredible harmonic sense, and you are going everywhere imaginable, and you are right along with and finding all the notes and the cracks. And I mean, I think it seems like, at least innately, you have this incredible harmonic sense that is really, really cool. Ben also does plays with the Lieutenant Dan band, right?
Yeah, I do. Yes.
Yeah. The Gary Sinise thing. So
not a jazz group. No,
not a jazz group. No. And I don't want to focus. I mean, this is the whole focus of this is a jazz thing, but people might find that a little bit interesting. Could you talk just a little bit about how did that even come about?
It's sort of a long story, but the band started about 10 years ago, and like in the music business, you know someone who knows someone who knows someone, and years before that, I had started sort of jamming with Gary Sinise when he'd be in town doing a play or something. So we'd just get together at my friend's house and play some Hendrix or some jazz or whatever. And then he did the Forrest Gump thing, and he started doing some support missions for the troops over in Italy and Germany, and they call him Lieutenant Dan. And I think eventually just got the idea in his head, well, instead of just shaking hands, why don't I know these guys I play with, let's put a band together. And it basically grew out of that.
How cool is that? So you've done a lot of touring?
Yeah, about 10 years worth.
Wow, yeah. Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah, Ben is one of those guys that although I'm nowhere near the keyboard player you are, I am also a keyboard player. It's like one of those things where keyboard players all know a ton of bass players, but you tend to not know, or a lot of drummers, but you don't traffic with a lot of other keyboard players, right? Because, or at least not as many, because you're usually the keyboard player on the gig. Right. So Ben was the guy, when Typhanie said she was going to come with this guy, Ben Lewis, it was like, that name was kind of familiar to me. And as soon as I heard your name, then like five different people mentioned you.
Oh,
so I mean,
great.
Yeah. So Ben is highly respected around town, and what a thrill to have you both here. How do you guys develop material? Does it usually come from you?
It's very much a collaboration, but Typhanie will often have hey Ben, I really want to do this song, and if it's a standard or a pop tune, we definitely work together to develop, and there's just a good unspoken sort of connection between us in terms of what we like. Mm-hmm. But there's also original stuff that we work on together as well.
One of the things I really like about the material is that it is certainly not, you haven't decided to stick just with jazz material, but it all comes out as jazzy. So, I mean, how great. I mean, it's, who was it? Was it Duke Ellington said there's only two kinds of music, good music and the other kind? It's like, it's all notes, and so why not? I think it's really great that you are drawing from so many different things. Growing up, who were the people that really influenced you?
Well, I just saw one of them in Tinley Park, Lionel Richie.
Oh, wow.
Which I know is funny, yes, but it's not. He's fabulous. So my first concert was Tina Turner, Lionel Richie.
Wow.
I grew up with a lot of soul. I loved Roberta Flack when I was little.
Yeah.
I loved Peaches and Herb. My mom listened to a ton of disco. I was a disco kid. And then jazz-wise, I was really introduced via 8-track to Chuck Mangione.
Oh yeah, I bought a flugelhorn because of hearing him.
Nice.
I met him.
Did?
Yeah, when I was like a kid, and he was like just getting popular. Yeah.
So that was the only jazz influence in my home, and then I had some amazing teachers, and so my high school teacher introduced me, and I fell fast in love with Sarah Vaughan. Mm-hmm. Who was my favorite because of that beautiful warm timbre that she has and tone and her ears. And so it's probably Sarah and Carmen were two of my favorites. And then I really loved Jimmy Scott, who we just lost, unfortunately, and Mark Murphy. So it's kind of, all over the map. But a lot of soul influence for me, and, pop. But
that sounds, you can hear that in your voice in a totally great way.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
How about you? What did you listen to growing up?
Growing up. I could go through the probably same list you would go through. Bill Evans, Herbie Hancock, Chick Corea, Art Tatum. I mean, there's too many really to mention. But I was lucky to go to a great high school that had a great jazz program in New Trier, and very lucky that if I hadn't had that experience, probably who knows where it would be. But I came back to Chicago just because it's such a great music scene here, and I learned a lot just from that.
Yeah, yeah. You know, when you mentioned Billy Joel, I have the distinction of having been sued by Billy Joel once. Yeah, I was.
Wow.
Yeah, I wrote a jingle once, and it was because of New York State of Mind.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's
why
it was
I
more a
picked that
cease and
tune,
desist
Steve.
thing, though. Yeah, but we had to stop running the jingle that I had kind of written. I wasn't thinking. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, we have a comedy portion of every show, and that is that we. So it's going to start right now.
And it's going to probably start with you,
And you are it, my
You're
friend.
it, buddy.
Because first of all, let me give this a little bit of context. The comedy portion that I started probably 5 or 6 weeks ago is that every week we ask musicians to tell their favorite musician joke, and so a lot of people have been contributing. Last week, the great Bob Sutter was in the audience, and he told Don Sternberg a joke. Bob, did you know that? I think you had already left, and Don told the joke that you told him, and it was the hit of the night. Yeah, it was bagpipes.
Go ahead, let him have it.
It was Bob Sutter told the joke of, oftentimes when you see bagpipe players, they're walking, and do you know why bagpipe players are walking while they play? They're trying to get away from the sound.
That's funny.
God, I got a much bigger reaction when Don has better timing than I do. Ben, do you have any musician jokes?
You know, surprisingly, there aren't a lot of piano ones, but I have one.
No, I know.
What do you get when you drop a piano down a mine shaft?
Oh, I think I do know, but go ahead.
A flat minor.
Yeah. That's very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's great. That's good. I was reminded the other day of the one of what's the difference between a banjo and a trampoline, that eventually you stop jumping on a trampoline.
Oh, do you get it?
It's banjo hating jokes. Come
I know.
on. Oh well.
I don't have any.
I guess it's right.
Sorry.
But, okay. So that was our comedy portion of the evening. So do you guys want to do one more tune?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you can do one more tune. We're going to take a short break after that and come back with a lot more great music from Typhanie and Ben. And Tiffany's got some CDs right here. So if you'd like to take sonically a piece of Typhanie home with you, you're welcome to do that. Come talk to Typhanie during the break. Okay? Thanks so much, you guys.
Thanks, Steve. And I'd like to just send some gratitude out to Steve for creating this series. You know, I think that Chicago needs more of these fabulous, intimate spots for live music, and I think the jazz genre fits perfectly. So I love this living room feel. It's so warm, and we appreciate you supporting it, and I want to thank you for creating it. So let's put your hands together for Steve. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. But the Bible says, and it still is news. Oh, Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. I say that's got his own. Yes, the strong gets more, while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever really make the grade. No, Mama may have, Papa may have, yeah. But God bless the child that's got his own. Oh, that's got his own. Money, you've got lots of friends. They'll be crowding round your door. But when to come round. No, no more, no more, no more, no more. Rich relations give crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but baby, don't you take too much. No, mama may have, papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. Oh, that's got his own. God bless the child, yeah. Mr. Ben Lewis. Money, you got lots of friends. They'll be crowding round your door. Oh, and when you're gone and they're spending ends, they don't seem to come round. No, no more. They don't come round no more. Rich relations give, oh, crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, baby, don't you take too much, no. Mama may have and Papa may have, but God bless that child, yes. God bless the child, oh. God bless the child that's God bless that child that's got his own. God bless that child that's got his own, yes. Oh, God bless the child, yeah, that's got his own, that's got his own, yeah. God bless that child that's got his own. Hey, God bless. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to take a short little break and we'll be coming back for another set. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Nope. Oh, yeah.
There is a woman in Somalia scraping for pearls on the roadside. There's a force stronger than nature, keeps her will alive. This is how she's dying. She's dying to survive. Don't know what she's made of. I would like to be that brave. She cries to the heavens above. There is a storm in my heart. She lives in a world she didn't choose, no. But it hurts like brand new shoes, yeah. There is a woman in Somalia. The sun gives her no mercy. The same sky we lay under burns her to the bone. Long as afternoon shadows, it's gonna take her to get home. Each grain carefully wrapped up, pearls for her little girl. Hallelujah. She cries to the heavens above. There is a storm in my heart. She lives in a world she didn't choose, no. But it hurts like brand new shoes. Oh, hurts like brand new shoes. She cries to the heavens above. There is a storm in my heart. She lives in a world she didn't choose. Oh, but it hurts like bread. shoes. Hurts like brand new shoes. Thank you. So for that one, what we're going to do is I'm going to do a little CD giveaway. I know who's going to get the right answer. So I just have a feeling. So if you can tell me what artist originally... All right. I don't know. All right, listen. That's right. At the end of this, you guys are going to arm wrestle. How about that? Now, she gets an advantage, okay? Because I think she's tough. I have a feeling you're super tough, but... What's that?
I didn't say that. I didn't say Sade.
No, Martin said Sade.
Oh,
Yeah, so... No, you don't have to arm... He's like, I don't want to arm wrestle. What's up? Don't panic, Steve. I got your back. I wouldn't make you do that. All right, no, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. So yes, that was originally a Sade tune, and it's one of my favorites of hers. I love the lyrical content. So thank you so much for sticking around with us for our last little set here, and we're going to go to a fabulous jazz standard. As you're noticing, our repertoire dips and dives and twirls and goes all over the place. So, of course, I love the jazz standards, but there's some other really great standards out there that have been composed over the years. So the tunes that we choose, or the tunes I choose, are just songs that I can resonate with lyrically. Sometimes I just, like for instance, I do a Stone Temple Pilots tune, Plush, and I don't necessarily resonate so much with the lyrical content, but that groove, that initial little intro groove is what got me to do it as kind of a hip-hop arrangement. We're not going to do that for you tonight, though. So it is, I know, you like that? You like that? It is available on CD, though. Right? Yeah. That's right. Okay. Don't kill me on this. Stay close to home in the beginning. B flat. Can I get you guys to snap a little? There will be many other nights like this, and they won't thrill me like yours used to do. There will be many songs to sing, another fall, another spring, and there will never be another you. There will be many other lips that I have kissed, but they can't thrill me like yours used to do. Yes, I may dream a million dreams, but how can they come true if there will never ever be another you? So papa the biddy, so papa will play your blood love, see it do but get it later, die the day, hop a the bed of the bay of the bamboo bay, the bay lady, who be the lot, say booby, and the say it up lie of baba, say it lady. Super all day, don't day, baby, don't love the bar. So for the day, to do. There will be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring, but there will never be another you. There will be many other nights that lips have kissed, but they won't thrill me like yours used to do. Yes, I can dream a million dreams, but how can they come true if there will never be, if there will never be, if there will never, ever be another you? Mr. Ben Lewis. He's kind of crazy like that. He's kind of crazy. I know, let's shake it off, yes. Does it fall from skies above? Is it underneath the willow tree that I've been dreaming of? Where is he who I close my eyes to see? Will I ever know the sweet hello that's meant for only me? Meant for only. Love is in faraway places, places the naked eye can't see. Love is for soul seekers, finding meaning in its tapestry. Love is said to arrive on time, unofficially. Look and seek, it's not hard to find if you just believe. Love will take you to faraway places, sunny days through winter's cold. Set your heart free in a baby's eyes, and the youthful surprise that you will hold. Finding, searching, don't look too hard. Time will set you free. person you cannot see, the person you cannot see, the person you cannot see. Bending, breaking, a heart to find a home, healing, forgiving, teach us how to. Bending, breaking, a heart to find a home, healing, forgiving, teach us how to grow. Love is said to arrive on time, unofficially. Thank you. So those two tunes, obviously some of you may recognize the first one. Yes? Anybody recognize the first one? Oliver. That's right. Where is Love? From Oliver. And a friend of mine, great bass player, Dave Hildebrand, his father, Ernie, saw me years ago at Pete Miller's here in Evanston, and he came up to me and he said, I would love you to sing Where is Love someday. And so it's a sweet song, but it's about a pubescent orphan boy, and I'm not that. So as I dug into the lyrics at my age, there was much more depth there from my life experiences. And so I decided to pop it in its relative minor. He's a theory guy up here, so I gotta drop some of that. I gotta drop some of that. I know what I'm talking about. So, and then I brought it to Ben to jazz it up as he does, and then I wrote an original responding to the answer. So that's what you heard in the second song called Love Is. And Ben and I worked on that. So that is a tune that you will hear on our upcoming CD. Fantastic. Yes, yes. So that's the only one we're giving away, folks. Just that one. Yeah. I don't think I've got it, so why don't you just start? The moon is the same moon above you, a glow in its cool evening light, and shining at night in Tunisia, never does it shine so bright. The stars are aglow in the heavens, but only the wise understand, and shining at night in Tunisia, they guide you through a desert sand. Words fail to tell a tale too exotic to be told. Each night's a deeper light in a world ages old. The cares of the day seem to vanish. The ending of day brings release. Each wonderful night in Tunisia, where the nights are filled with peace. Ben Lewis. The moon is the same moon above you, a glowless cool evening light, and shining at night in Tunisia, never does it shine so bright. The stars are aglow in the heavens, and only the wise understand that shining at night in Tunisia, they guide you through desert sand. Words fail to tell a tale too exotic to be told. Each night's a deeper night in a world ages old. The cares of the day seem to vanish. The ending day brings release. Each wonderful night in Tunisia, where the nights are filled with peace. Thank you. Should we do a classical reprise? Okay, so the next song was something completely different. So this is a tune that comes from an album that for me really influenced my love for the duo and the art of the duo, the intimacy. I think the hard thing, and it's not hard, but the beautiful thing is when something is so intimate as a duo, you can't really hide. You know, there's no place to hide. And there's such a rawness that I really love. One of my favorite pianists, other than Ben Lewis, is a gentleman by the name of Fred Hirsch. And one of my favorite CDs is a duet CD of Janice Siegel and Fred Hirsch. And this is a Todd Rundgren song. And that's all I'm going to say. I hope you enjoy. Today I am your chariot horse. Tomorrow I'm your albatross, suspended by the finest thread no one could ever see. And when there's breathing in your ear, you put your faith in all you hear. But just how deep those feelings go, I have no way to know. I'll never know. If I was blind, would you still be my eyes, or hide everything you see, pretending to care about me, when all the time you're just wishing I'd fade away? You can't bring yourself to say out loud the reason why you won't admit you realize the promise you've been living by is just an empty shelf. You'll come to bear it like a cross and stop to tear it like frayed gauze. Though I'm ashamed to be afraid, I just can't help myself. Can't help myself. If I was blind, would you still be my eyes, or hide everything you see, pretending to care about me, just a wishing I'd fade away.
Thank you.
Just gonna get a sip. As some of you may notice, we've got some recording devices happening, so I'm kind of tethered to the stool, which I'm used to standing. So I'm just gonna. Just warms it up a little bit. Warms it up. Love for sale, appetizing young love for sale, love that's fresh, it's still unspoiled, love that's only slightly soiled, love for sale. Assemble my supply. Who's prepared to pay the price for a trip to paradise? Sweet love for sale. Let the poets pipe of love in their childish way. I know every type of love better far than they. If you want the thrill of love, I've been through the mill of love. Old love, new love, every love but true love. Oh, love for sale, appetizing sweet love for sale. If you want to buy my wares, follow me and climb the stairs. Love for sale, sweet love for sale. My, 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 my love for sale. To sample my supply. Oh, love, love, love. Sweet love for sale. Love for sale. Love for sale. Sweet love for sale. Let the poets pipe up love in the childish way. I know every type of love better far than they. If you want the thrill of love, I've been through the mill of love. Oh, love, no love, every love but true sweet love, sweet love, sweet love, sweet love for sale. Yeah, oh. Who will buy my supply? Oh, my supply. Sweet love for sale. Let the poets pipe of love in the childish way. I know every type of love better far than they. I know every type of love better far than they. I know every type of love better far than they. Thank you so much. It's Mr. Ben Lewis.
Typhanie Monique.
No, I wasn't. That's hilarious. I was not. I wasn't looking at him to introduce me. I was just looking at him. So, okay, so we'll do one more quickie. Yeah, is that good? Well, okay. It doesn't have to be quick. It's in there, right? So, that is Ben's. So again, as you can tell, when I was talking about the classical stuff that I did, I like the dark stuff. So when I was able to choose a musical theater piece to sing, you know, Love for Sale was it. It was a very, if you think about that time, Cole Porter writing this tune. And it's a pretty dark subject. The original musical theater version is way too happy on that subject. It's sweet. It's sweet. She had some love for sale. She was cool with it. You know, not so much here. Okay, so you know, we had to do a little switcheroo to that arrangement and came up with that. You know what I'm saying? So this particular song is, I've got 3 jazz CDs out with a gentleman by the name of Neal Alger, who's a great guitarist in town, a dear friend. And then Ben and I are going in the studio, and fingers crossed by January we will have our CD out. Thank you. We'll keep you posted. There's no promises it'll be January, but that's the target date projected. But this particular song is a tune that is on my Christmas CD, which I am a holiday sap. I love the holidays. I have caroling parties. I love Christmas. I love Christmas tunes. And this is, I put this on the disc as the very last song because for me, the holidays were the holidays when I would visit my grandparents. You know, the tradition of the red glass plates and dishware that came out, and sitting by the fire in the Morse chair, and all of those traditions. Excuse me. So I dedicated that CD to my grandparents, and this song was dedicated to them also. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right now I'd like to dedicate this to, I'm gonna get all sappy, little Jimmy Scott, who changed my world. A gentleman by the name of Rob Berry, who's a keyboard player, was the accompanist for the vocal jazz group at Elmhurst College. And Rob would constantly just walk up to me and be like, Jimmy Scott, go listen. and he would just throw me a bone to artists who I didn't know. Jimmy Scott was amazing, and he had a disease called Coleman syndrome, which he basically never went through puberty. And he has a really compelling documentary and also a book. He was on Savoy Records. He started with Lionel Hampton Orchestra. So because of that disease, he has this crazy voice, and he sounds like a woman, but not. So if you don't know who he is, please look him up. And when I was just in Italy, he passed away. And I was really sad, because he greatly influenced me and many others. So I hope you take time to go check him out, because he's pretty amazing. Good night, wherever you are. May your dreams be pleasant dreams, wherever you are. If only one little wish that I'd wished come true. I know the angels are gonna watch over you. Good night, good night, good night. Wherever you are, I'll be with you, darling, no matter how near or how far. With all my heart, I'll pray everything is all right. Wherever you are, Jimmy, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Wherever you are. be with you, darling. No matter how near or how far. With all my heart, I'll pray everything is all right. Wherever you are, darling, good night, darling, good night. Thank you so much, Mr. Ben Lewis. My name is Typhanie Monique.
Typhanie and Ben, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow. Thank you. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you so
What a
much,
great
Steve.
night.
Thank
you. What are you doing tomorrow night? Please come back next week. Come back often. We're glad you're here. Your physical presence here helps support this series. We really, really appreciate it, every one of us. And boy, what a great way to end that evening. Thank you, Typhanie. Thank you, Ben. And we'll have them back again soon. Take care.